Let's go to Nicholas, our first-time caller out of Indiana. Nicholas.
How you doing, Jesse?
All is well, sir. Get it off your chest.
Beautiful. Well, sir, I just found you about a few weeks ago, and I've been suffering a lot, and it's time to change it. I did the silent prayer this morning, and I see what you're talking about. I feel it all. Just want to give you a big shout-out and thank you to all that you're doing, man. It's a real good thing. God bless you.
You're welcome, and God bless you, Nicholas. That's amazing.
Thank you, sir. So, go ahead, my man.
No, that's amazing. Stay with the prayer.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I had a question for you.
Yes.
So I've heard you talk about being in the moment a lot.
Yes.
Would you just say that's a constant cycle of letting go?
Well, when you're in the present, moment means present. God is in the moment. He's in the present. He's here right now with you, right? And you are overcoming because you are the observer and he is the creator. So you are overcoming the fallen state for sure.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you're because there's this idea out there that we can overcome ourselves. We can make ourselves better. And that's a lie. We cannot make ourselves better because we are a spirit created in the image of God. And we wrestle against evil spirits created in the image of Satan. And so only God can deal with the spirit. And that's why we have to just be. And as we just become living beings, observers, it will be amazing what our Father will do through us and for us. But as long as you think that you can change yourself, you're just going to suffer and die.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's been about 5 years of that, and nothing out there. So I've been working on forgiving my mother. I done figured out why she might have been the way she is, and I'm just waiting to talk to her. But my issue is my father. My biological dad died when I was about 2 or 3.
Amazing.
And then I had a stepfather, and he just recently died a few years ago. And I know I harbor both anger towards both of them, but I can't really get to them, so I don't know if there's
Why do you resent your mother?
Well, for what happened or for why I know why she did what she did?
What did she do to you that caused you to resent her?
Well, she had a lot of anger, and she did a lot of things to make me not trust her, you know. I watched the videos, you know, the gamut of the yelling, the screaming, the hollering, the controlling, stuff like that, and just making you frustrated to the point where you just can't fucking be a person no more, you know?
Yes.
But I see that's what she went through with her family, you know, because she ain't never had a family like that. You know? And my father was like her first man in her life, but he was a piece of shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you're not allowed to curse on air.
My bad. I'm sorry, sir.
How old are you?
23.
Oh, you're young. You sound older.
I appreciate that.
And what did your stepfather do to you? Why do you resent him?
Well, he made my mom do all the work, you know, and I feel like that helped stress her out, you know, and that helped cause towards why I resent her, you know, and I feel like he could have stepped up a bit of man because he was a beta, you know what I'm saying?
But what did he do to you, though?
Well, I mean, I got beat a lot, and for some things that, I'm not saying beat like it was horrible, but there wasn't no switch whippings, you know what I'm saying? And it could have been for things for no reason, just because he got upset, you know what I mean?
And what did your father do to you?
Well, I think I'm mad at him most for what he did to me. He was just not there, you know. He died because of drugs, you know, and his demons. And he couldn't control his life, and he couldn't be there for me, I guess. And
hold on, Nick.
My mom a lot, so I'm sorry.
Hold on, buddy. Hold on. So why do you hate your your real father if he died when you were 3 years old?
Well, I believe I see the pain it caused because, you know, he done beat my mama a lot. You know what I'm saying?
No, but you were 3 years old. How do you know that?
Right. Well, I see that. I do have memories. I do have a few memories of knowing it.
But he beat your mama? You told Harpo to beat me. He beat your mother when you were 3 years old?
I see that, yeah. She also told me some stories when I was in the womb. It was bad like that, too. You know, he had a substance abuse problem and would get angry, you know.
Your mother is evil for telling you that.
She never wanted to. She always said she'd never speak a bad word about him, but I thought that if
she
I
did
knew what
want
he was
to.
like, I might be a...
No, she wanted to. If she didn't want to speak of him in that way, she would not have done it. And don't trust what your mother's telling you about your father. She's not telling you the truth, the whole truth. She didn't tell you her role in why they were fighting each other. There are two sides to every story. Never believe one side of the story.
Right.
Your mother was evil for telling you that about your father.
Well, I believe she's evil. I just didn't know that.
Your father didn't do anything to you, so you have no reason to hate your father.
Then how do I get rid of the hate I already have for that?
Forgive your mother. Forgive your mother for doing that to you. Let your mother know it was wrong and that she caused you to hate your father who died when you were 3 years old. He did nothing to you, and she was wrong for making you hate him. That's evil. She's causing you to suffer. It's bad enough. It's hard enough losing when boys and girls lose their fathers, period, whether they are not in their homes or whether they die or not. And it's worse when the mothers turn the children away from the father because they turn you away from God. When you hate your earthly father, you hate God.
Yeah, you definitely used to feel that, you know. And that's what's amazing about the silent prayer, what's been going off. I'm glad I called on Getting Off Your Chest Friday because, honestly, the last week or so, God's been calling me back into the light, you know, and it doesn't even sound crazy to say, you know, because so much stuff has been happening, you know, just it feels like my old life is shutting off and I can feel something new. I feel like I'm lost in a void, but I know that's better than what I've been
right
going
on.
through, you know what I mean?
That's right. You're on your way, Nicholas, but you got to face your mother and don't tiptoe around it. Let her know that she caused you to hate your father by telling you those things about him, and you didn't know that. He didn't do it to you. Whatever happened with them, men and women in foreign states, they are picking men and women. They're choosing bad people to come together. But instead of the mothers being honest about their role, they just pretend that the father's all bad, setting the children up to suffer even more so.
Since he died, could their type of relationship be passed down to me and her? Because after he died, she had married again.
Yeah, and she should have
for the damn same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I feel the stress.
She should not have. That's another thing she did wrong. She should not have brought another man between you guys. She should have sacrificed her life for her children. But your mother's based on what you've told me, is a very selfish, evil woman. So you should forgive her. She can't help herself, and God will forgive you, Nicholas, and your whole world will start to change for the bad, for the good.
You know, when you say, I've heard you say something like walk with God and that feeling you get, and I just wanted to say this lastly. I don't know if you agree, but does that feel the same as how it felt when you were a child, Jesse? Like, you know how you felt when you were 4 or 5, and just how pure it felt? Just
absolutely.
No thoughts about anything?
Absolutely.
That's exactly what that feeling is?
Yes.
Oh, hallelujah, damn it, because I swear I feel that, Jesse, and I've been longing for that so long,
Yes.
through all the drugs and all the women, and that's exactly what I've been looking for. And it's beautiful, Jesse. I mean, it's beautiful. God bless.
And God love you, man. And he never intended for your mother, your father to die, or your mother to put you through all that. You got to forgive her. Let her know, you know what? You were wrong for the way you treated me, but I'm wrong for hating you. I realize now you couldn't help yourself.
Yes, sir.
Are you living on your own, or you live with her?
Well, I was living with my girlfriend at the time.
Beta!
Yeah, you got me. But, we had just broken up because, I found some shit out about her. Excuse me, I found some stuff out about her, and I was like, this is it. I'm done. And the only place I could go is back to my mom's, and I've been here for a few days,
Well, are you working?
As of right now, no. I just lost my job, too.
Why did you lose your job?
Well, I couldn't get the car shit out. I'm not blaming anything, but that's just what it was.
You couldn't do what?
My car failed. The engine went out. I had to get a new radiator and everything. I just didn't have the money and time to pay for it. They fired me because I couldn't get there.
Nicholas, get 2 or 3 jobs. Do you have children?
No.
Okay, you're not married. You don't have any kids. No. You are a free man. Get 2 or 3 jobs. Get your life together. Forgive your mother. Get you 2 or 3 jobs. Get yourself a nice little duplex apartment or something and get away from your mother and grow up, man.
Should I forgive her living with her, or would that cause more resentment, or should I wait till I get out and make it a more solid point?
Well, God will make it. I can't tell you when to do it, but He'll make the opportunity for you. It'll happen in the right time. And just do the silent prayer, and the moment will come.
Yes, sir. Yes,
But
sir.
but go out.
Thank you.
Yeah, go out and get yourself 2 or 3 jobs. Save your money. Make your money work for you. And it's time to really start growing up. I understand you've gone through a lot, but God is with you, and now He's causing you to wake up and forgive. It's going to be as though you have no past. So don't judge yourself. Don't hate yourself for anything. Just move forward. Stop having sex out of wedlock. Don't be living with women before marriage. And you'll become the light, and it'll be good for you. All right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. God bless you, Jesse.
All right, you too, buddy. Go out and get, and you're 23, so go out and get 2 or 3 jobs. There's no reason that you can't be working more.
Trust me, I don't want to not be working. I'm looking. I'm looking, man. I'm looking. It's only been about a few weeks, so I'm looking.
Oh, okay. All right. I wish you well, man. Keep in touch.
Yes, sir, I will. I listen to church every day now. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, amazing. Nicholas is 23 years old, folks. See what's happening in the homes? And all of this time, we've been told it was the father. It's not the father. There are weak fathers, but they don't understand until now how to overcome it. They were made to be weak by their mothers and their fathers not being there to protect them. All men of all races. It's amazing. And that mother have been turning the boys and girls away from the fathers, in return turning them away from God. It's amazing. And now the light is coming to wake them up and bring them back home and kill the fatted calf and celebrate.